Hurricane Irma barreled through the Caribbean and Florida this past weekend, tearing up homes, businesses, and lives.
And it's affecting lives of some people right here on the IU campus in Bloomington. IU Newsnet Irma PKG joined us with that story.
The storm that began as a Category 5 hurricane left millions homeless, powerless, and helpless. And for some students and visitors to the IU campus, it's personal. What now looks like a river was 1 week ago IU student Talia Fetner's neighborhood in Jacksonville, Florida. She says Hurricane Irma left her entire town nearly underwater.
A lot of my friends, they were walking through their houses literally above their knees. Their couches were completely covered and like up to here. And it completely flooded into the streets, and so they can only kayak to each other's houses.
Last weekend, Hurricane Irma battered through Florida with 140-mile-per-hour winds, forcing 6.5 million Florida residents to evacuate.
If you have been ordered to evacuate, you need to leave now.
It's a mess from Jacksonville south to the Keys, where 10,000 people remain stranded.
We've never had flooding like this.
Miami resident Cameron Ivory went ahead with plans to visit IU the weekend the storm was set to hit. He said he took proper precautions before leaving for Indiana.
I'm kind of joking about it, but I'm also in the back of my mind like this is not good. Like I may not have a house, like some of my friends could get really hurt.
Cameron's expecting to go home to damage.
My house is probably going to be very wet.
But his return flight was canceled.
I'm pretty much at American Airlines will. I can go home when they allow me to.
By Saturday, the storm's path shifted west, and cities like Miami just missed a direct hit, while cities like Tampa, Fort Myers, and Naples bore the brunt of the damage. With nearly the entire state of Florida declared a disaster area, experts say it could take years to fully recover. Watching the misery from a safer spot in Indiana, Talia says, makes it easier in some respects and harder in others.
I wish I was there with them because my mom gets really nervous, and my sister, I have like a little sister and a little brother, so it's like scary that they have to deal with it. But I think my parents are really happy that I'm here, and it's like a kind of a weight lifted off their shoulders that I'm safe.
Cam was able to fly back to Miami last night, and he said that aside from the flooding, his home is okay. And now forecasters are closely watching Hurricane Jose, which has been trailing Hurricane Irma and could swing around and hit Florida or the East Coast.
Wow, so much has transpired in such a short period of time.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot happening all at once, but everybody seems to be okay.
And we heard the FIU game is canceled. So what is the update out there?
The FIU game is canceled this weekend. We'll have more updates on that later, but there will be no game this weekend. It's been a lot of chaos with traveling, so there will be no game.
Okay. Thank you so much, Laura.
Thanks.